This is the latest. We've talked extensively about the TNT NBA feud. What was the favorite phrase I used on Thursday?
Lawyer up.
Lawyer up. They did over the weekend. TNT's filed a big lawsuit against the National Basketball Association, saying that the NBA changed the language in the matching contract clause. Initially, the NBA was of the opinion TNT did have a right to match, but only over the air broadcast, only what ESPN and NBC got, not over this new creative thing, streaming, that Amazon got. Warner Brothers, the corporation that owns TNT, you're a big stock market dude. I can just see this. You'll understand this. I cut class the day they taught Wall Street. In 2 days, their value on Wall Street, Warner Brothers, the whole thing, went down 9%. They went down $1 billion in value in 2 days after the TNT thing happened.
I believe that.
So big story there. They lawyered up. National Hockey League for the O Canada Network. Patrick Laine, former 40-goal scorer, Winnipeg, traded to Columbus. All kinds of personality clash problems. Did not play well in Columbus. Left the team middle of the season, broken leg, put in the substance abuse program. He's now been released from the substance program the NHL provides for troubled players. Goes back and meets with the new general manager in Columbus. I want to be traded. So the Blue Jackets are putting Laine on the trade block, 204 career goals. Once upon a time, I thought this was a star in the making. He's just had a lot of issues off the ice. Auto racing. I've never seen anybody melt down like these guys are melting down. You're a Formula One fan, and we cover everything. That's why we put this stuff out there for you. Team Red Bull. This past weekend, Team Red Bull falls apart in qualifying. Max Verstappen, their superstar, who dominated for a year and a half and hasn't done anything in the last 5 races, his team is caught using an illegal engine booster in qualifying. He gets docked 10 starting points on the grid. He was supposed to start second. He wound up starting 11th. He wound up finishing 6th. And they continue to have problems on the course with the rules, in the pits, and personality issues between the driver and everybody else at Team Red Bull. Can you say divorce court at the end of the season with him? So that's the latest there. And the other one, last name on the board, this kind of came out of nowhere. Judge in Los Angeles has ruled that the families of Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson can seize the entire estate of O.J. Simpson, seize everything that O.J. Simpson, the late running back, owned. Houses, cars, yachts, his Heisman Trophy, his investments. Seize it all to pay off the $117 million civil damage lawsuit that O.J. Simpson lost that was filed by the Goldman and the Brown family on behalf of those who got killed in the stabbing of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. So it's just an absolutely amazing story that this is resurfaced, and the judge says you have a right to go in and garnish everything that was under his name to pay off the debt. $117 million OJ did not pay on.
Well, hell yeah. I mean, they deserve that. I mean, they won that case in court for, the family had their family members killed. But going through some of these things, the NBA on TNT, that is just the inside the NBA, such a great TV pregame, postgame. Love those guys. But I'm surprised that the NBA is so hardcore on this. I mean, why not let your existing longtime partner match a deal? You think that you would at least owe them that courtesy. There must be something with the Amazon package. Maybe it's the sizzle of the streaming that's got the NBA really fired up.
TNT can't stream. This is all about developing a new concept of how to reach younger audiences, and streaming provides that. It's also $1.8 billion is what Amazon bid. Come on, to quote Charles Barkley, hey, Read the fine print. They didn't read the fine print.
Well, I know, but this world's changing with streaming. So I don't know. I just kind of, it feels like the NBA screwing over Warner Brothers on this. And Warner Brothers is a media company. I'm sure they've got partners here that could provide a streaming package. It's just weird that this didn't work.
The amount of money, though, that ESPN and NBC gave the NBA for over-the-air broadcast, over-the-air includes TV and cable.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal. They're not going to allow Adam Silver to come back and say, hey, can I cherry pick some of the games off your NBA or NBC ESPN schedule and form another package so we can mollify TNT and give them something? The other guys who paid volumes of money for the contract extensions are not going to give the NBA the chance to take some games off their schedule and develop a fourth package for TNT to keep TNT happy.
It sounds like the NFL and that whole Sunday ticket thing.
Exactly. But they don't have Charles Barkley telling the people at TNT, why the hell didn't you read the fine print?
Right.
So that's where we are.